country, Georgia!
That's what let's go, man!
How are you, man? How are you? Nice to meet you. My name is Romeo. This is George.
My name is Juliet.
Juliet?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is George. Stop.
Romeo
stop,
and
stop,
Juliet.
How are you?
stop messing around, man.
No, because not a lot of people are called Romeo, right? That's what I meant. Like,
No
Welcome.
way. Yeah.
Welcome.
I just want to want to make sure your name is Romy and the other guy is Juliet.
no, brother,
See,
no,
this is
brother.
what you do, man.
Okay, it was a joke. My name is Georgi.
Okay, so
Georgi.
Georgi. Okay.
Yeah. Brother, the only reason I said that is because when somebody says my name is Romeo, the first thing you're gonna think is like Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah. Yes, you're correct. For sure.
Yeah, anyways, welcome to
Romeo
the
and
show,
Juliet.
man. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on. I've been
Thank you, guys.
I've been watching your career for a minute now, at least a year and a half or so. Ever since you showed up in Marav's videos, I've been watching your career, asking about you. My friends have been telling me really good things about you too. And yeah, thank you for coming on. Well, this is your first time on the show. This is the first ever Georgian MMA show on YouTube. And this is my co-host George. Yeah, George,
Yes.
you go ahead. You start with the questions since you
Okay, first of all, it's an honor, brother. And there's a couple of reasons why it's an honor. First of all, because you're a warrior, and we are the first ever Georgian MMA podcast in history, right? And
Yeah.
I know that you are also Georgian as well. So
That's right.
everything adds up. Everything adds up, and we're making history here together, brother. And I want to shine the light on your career and get to know you a little bit better and let the Georgian people know who you are. And let's start off with that. So,
Yeah, I appreciate that. Let's go.
yeah. So I've seen you on Marab's social media a lot.
Yes. I was I was a lot of time with Berav, you know. We actually was very good. We are good friends, just good friends,
yeah.
just like that, you know.
What,
We was training together and we become very good friends.
Hmm.
Yeah. I tried to say, and then like after a couple weeks or something like this, and he start realize that I'm very good guy, and he start love me, and we become very good partners. And he understand also that I'm Georgian. Was one of our connection,
yeah.
and yeah, and after that he really appreciated me, and just like that we become very good friends. I saw him like a big brother, and same, yes. I think he saw me like same, just
Yeah.
small brother. Yeah, so I like
Yeah.
that. He was helping me a lot.
Tell me about your
Yeah.
connection to Georgia. Tell me about your parents. What's your Georgian name? I mean, the last name, and also when did you start realizing that you were like Jewish, Georgian Jewish, and also, let's say, what was I gonna say? When did you start realizing what it means to be Georgian in combat sports? Like, what age did you start realizing that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about what made me start. I think it's become very naturally for me.
Yeah.
Like it was my nature to, because when I was young, I was like, I don't know, like I didn't show too much connection to the Georgian people. I don't know why, but it's just go this way. So I when I grow up, I wanted to like to change this about
Yeah.
my religion. I understand that all my family is from Georgia, so I have to give a lot of respect to everything, and because yeah, whatever my family loved, I love this. I love the same, and my family love
Yeah.
Georgia. Everybody love Georgia in our, And yes, my last name is Kikoashvili.
Okay.
Was my last name. Kikoashvili was my last name of my mother, and from my father's side, it was like Chochoashvili,
Uh-huh.
if you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Of course.
yeah, and they was from Oni Racha.
Yes.
Yes, this area.
Beautiful
And
place.
we haven't been. yeah, we also been there, you know. We had travel with all our family, and we go there to their old house, and it was very nice and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
We all
Your
like
surname
George,
sounds like a KO. It sounds like a KO, right?
Kikashvili, ho.
Yeah, it's like head kick KO, head kick KO.
Where did you grow up in Israel? What city?
Beer Sheva, and yeah, you know, like what happened, I did nothing. Like for example, I have uncles and all of that, you know, like and they all do something, dancing, like Georgian dancing, and even most of them speaking, you know, like the language, and I especially not. So I try to learn right now and everything, you know. So yeah, just like that. I feel like I want to do too much for Georgian just because the connection I missed when I was younger, you know. Yeah.
So here's a real question, brother. When you go to US, right? When you go to US, you just meet somebody, right? They don't know who you are. They don't know your name. Also, they don't know your accent. Honestly, I think your accent sounds French.
French?
No.
That's
you
good.
must. I've hung out with Israeli people a lot. I had a couple of very close Israelis. I lived with Israelis for a while back in 2010, and they sound just like him. That's
fair enough, brother. I live in China.
Israeli accent.
I live in China for 20 years, so I have not really met a lot.
Wow, China is interesting. I never been in China.
Yeah, so like 20 years. But like when people ask you where you from, what do you say?
So I say both because just like that. I like to say both. I born in Israel. Was my first ever place I know, but also from Georgia because everything about my parents and my roots is from Georgia, so I have to say this, you know. And like I told you before, I feel everything I want to do extra for Georgia.
And I got one more question, and after that, I'm gonna relax. I promise.
Okay.
Right? Because I think that in today's world, there's a lot of tension everywhere, right? A lot of tension. And you can guess what I'm talking about. I don't even need to say anything. You know already what I'm talking about. But when it comes to MMA, everybody is working together like brothers. Doesn't matter where they're from. We're all working together to make each other better. It's like MMA brings people together like a family, right? So do you feel that in MMA, there is still some kind of a separation about where you are, who you are, where you're from, or does it not matter? Because I know you're training with John Wood, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I understand the question, but you know, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't like to explain. I don't sure how to explain this, but it's when you train, it's like after the training, maybe you split like teams because you know, like for example, if I come from somewhere and I bring friends with me, so I'm gonna stay with them or something like that. But when you are on the mat, I try to work with everyone who is making me better, you know. So yeah, I don't know, like just like that. For example, Merabi work with everybody. I work with everybody. Everybody was in syndicate. You are in my way, 1 up 2, okay, 2 1 up 2, maybe, but everybody, just everybody who can give you good rounds. I don't personally feel any politics or anything because I'm a sportsman. Specifically, I'm very, very, very loyalty and straight with the sport. I'm not looking too much to the sides. So this is my style, my vibe, my way. But
this question was not This question was not provocative. This question was just trying to show love and what MMA can do. And brother,
bring people together. Yes, exactly.
I believe in that exactly, brother. So
I have to say that like you said, you know, I was feeling with people I never met before, like from any other place of the world, and just like you said, everybody's training with each other, and it's make us it's very good, you know, like it's very, very interesting. You feel in different countries and different
Yeah.
mentalities, and it's great, like you said. So I just say
Yeah.
same.
Much respect, man. Much respect. As Georgians,
Yeah.
Historically, we have a very deep relationship because we are the oldest Christian country in the world. With Armenia, who is the first Gregorian Christian country, we are the first Christian country, Orthodox. I mean, we're talking about countries like Greece, you know, with deep histories. Georgia is we
Yes.
were, and we're talking about first world countries, developed countries like England and whatever. Georgia, we carry the cross, brother.
Let's move on to MMA. Don't worry about this. I just want to tell you a real quick story about the Israeli relations with me. Back in about 15 years ago, I was living with the Israeli friends, and I told them that you know, Shabbat is like Shabbat in Georgian too. And every Saturday he would get up and he would be like, "Hey, Romeo, it's Shabbati, let's go." It was funny. It was great times. It was good times, man. I had some good times with people from Israel. Anyways, let's get down to business. Let's talk about how you started fighting, where you started, why you started. Everybody's got their own story, their own reasons why they fight, and this and that. You know, there's no one correct answer. Like when somebody asks me, why do you fight? Why would you want to fight? It's like, if you're asking me that question with that angle, you probably never understand. But what would you say? How would you describe the reason you started fighting?
I'm not really sure I could say like that, you know. I was young. I was training. I was growing in like not good city, you know, not good neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like no, you know, you understand what I'm talking about. What
Yeah.
kind of style? No money, no everything, and people go wrong ways always. But I wanted something different because I didn't want to go to something bad, to do something bad. So, and I was very competitive. All my life, I was very competitive about everything. And then I start watching like fights, and I'm not sure what I was watching. Maybe MMA, M1 Global, very old things. Maybe I don't know. And I start liking this. I wanted to compete too, to fight with another people, and yeah, just like that. I was young. I was small. People always told me you should know how to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't fall safe, because I was young and very small physically and all of that. So I wanted to go. I tried, and I like the gym. I like the coach. I like the vibe. I like everything, and I like the competitors. And it's fight, you know. It's
Yeah.
real. It's something real. It's something interesting. Something that you can, I don't know, like live. I think I'm going to live with with MMA, like training and all of that forever. You know, like I'm gonna train like this is like meditation or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you can add this to my competitive mentality that I had in in myself, you know. And I wanted to compete, and everything I'm competing, I'm doing in the highest level. So I'm trying to get to the highest level, just like that.
Do you feel the difference now that the Georgians have emerged on the MMA scene and we're doing really good? We're on the front lines. We're at the top basically right now, and hopefully we'll go even higher from here. And since you also identify uh, with Georgia a lot, your blood is Georgian, your parents are Georgian, from Georgia. Do you feel the difference now as a fighter, as an MMA fighter, after this, all of this success for Georgian MMA? Do you feel any difference now, upon yourself? Do you feel differently? Do people look at you differently? Do you have the different vibes about yourself? Like, is there
That's an
something
interesting
there?
question.
It's there. You're right. You're especially right. You know, after after Merab beat Umar, it's even become a higher, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I know.
it's just like that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we
yeah,
understand
yeah.
that we are different. We are
Yeah.
just different, you know. This is true. I felt like I told you, I didn't talk about my talent, you know, I was very competitive. This is one thing. but I was very talented physically. I was very athletic, very
Yeah.
good cardio all my life. And you see, like Merab and Tupuria is the same, you know, like physically we look very good, very strong, you know, and yeah, just like that, it's something in the air, and now it's something in our mindset and mentality, you know, just like that, it's in the air, and I hope every Georgian guy. I also feel like I'm not Merab, but I also feel like people from Georgia, as when they fight, they talk with me also, you know, just to get advice or something like that, and I can help them too, you know, even if they are young or something like that. But it's in the air, so we are also helping to each other, like Merab always doing in Syndicate in Las Vegas. He collects all the Georgians together, and we train together. He help us. We help him when we training. You know, we are good friendship when we are there, and just like that, you know, everybody's growing. And
not only Georgians,
we keep
right?
this in our community.
Yeah.
No, what?
Not only Georgians. Like there was this famous.
No only Georgians.
Yeah, like one of Umar's sparring partners used to train with Merab, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
listen, I was gonna say, Zico told me really good things about you. He was like, this kid's. I was talking to Zico one day, and he was like, this kid's jiu-jitsu is really impressive. He's gonna go far. He was telling me that, and I come from striking, so I would love to basically have, hang out with you one day and learn from you, because I always try to learn from high-level grapplers. It's like one of my favorite things to do right now these days in MMA. But I interrupted George. I didn't mean to. I think I'm gonna ask you partially what he was trying to ask you. I want to know, how much do you know about Georgian history? How much do you know about how much our history makes us who we are today? How much you know about that?
So yeah, I'm not gonna say that I know everything or something like that, but I know we are very tough because our history, and even our dancing is like swords and everything. We was fighters all our life, and you can see this. I know this because I have like old uncle who was Georgian Olympic champion when he was very young. So it was popular. Yeah, his name is Morris Tsatsiashvili. This is his name, maybe you know. I think he was very, very high level when he was competing Greco-Roman in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greco-Roman style, like classic. Yeah. And yeah, I think it was maybe 30 or 40 years ago, something like that.
I bet that time it wasn't even Georgian flag. It was another flag, right?
Soviet, yeah.
Yeah, for example, I didn't know it was another flag, but I know that we also have a lot of wars and all of that, because we have like people here that live. We have community of Georgians in Israel, in our city, and a lot of Georgians, our family and all of that. We always hang around together, and always they speak about because we have like one of our women was in Georgia when there was the war, and you know, she tell us about that and all of that. For example,
do you know? Wait, ultimate question: do you know what is a Mamluk?
No, I don't know.
Okay, brother. Listen, I will not judge you. You Google that next time. Mamluk.
Okay.
Mamluk.
There's something about our region, like Israel, Middle East, Caucasus. We just cannot stop fighting. There's always some kind of something going on.
Yes.
You know,
For example, every time I see his face, I just want to smack him. But when I see you, I don't feel that way.
Yes. When he sees me, he wants to smack me, but you know.
Listen, I'm joking. I wouldn't fuck with you guys. All right, just chill.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm good. I remain on the table as the tamada. Brother, do you know what is a tamada?
Tamada? No, I don't know.
Tamada is the guy with all the toasts at the table. You know, all the Georgian toasts, the traditional ones, the old ones. That's Tamada is the guy.
All right. In English, it's a toastmaster. Toastmaster.
So no, I'm not think I know. I am not sure if I know. I
Listen,
don't know.
You,
But
you,
we
you
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah. We was traveling a lot in Georgia when we was there. Our mother take us with the driver. Like we was driving every city,
Yeah.
every nature, every station in the nature. We was within the nature, like the nature. We
Yeah.
was stopping and doing like we go to I'm not sure how to the mountains and
Yeah.
all of that. Like we was traveling in the mountains and
Yeah.
in the nature
Mountains
between
are not
seats.
mountains are not hard to shit. Mountains are not hard to find in Georgia. You can basically look anywhere.
Yeah,
Mountains everywhere. So
It's like New York and assholes.
yeah, I know.
no,
Right
no.
here. Right
New
here.
York is busy. New York is busy.
Yeah.
New York is busy.
So,
Yeah.
brother, let us know about right now. What is going on in terms of your organization? What are you looking at? Where you gonna fight? Is there anything on the cards?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this just because it's I'm already after this, but I was supposed to. I'm not sure if I was to suppose, but I was promised to maybe fighting on Contender Series this year,
Yeah.
and and then like my manager told me it's not gonna happen. The manager saw you, it's okay. He think you are a very good fighter, but he want a bit more finishes
Something
in your
better.
career, and yeah, just more finishes. He told me,
Okay.
he told my manager my last 3 fights was amazing. Just like because my first four fights was like no, just the season, just the season,
Yeah.
and he didn't like this. He told me you can do a little bit better, no problem. You're a very good fighter. This is what he told to my manager, and it's okay. I take it. So it's happened just a couple days ago. Those news. I was thinking I'm going to fight. I was preparing. So now I'm like a little bit relaxed just because he told me that, and I'm take step back. And
Where do you usually train when you're in Israel? What's the gym?
the gym is Vatos MMA. Is in my city. My friends and my people is training here, and my old team just split, and I go with the guys I think it's better to train with, and my friends, and yeah, we train there. It's called Vatos,
Shout out,
and yeah,
Vatos.
there is good fighters there.
Yeah.
Good
Vatos
fighters
like
there.
It sounds very
Vatos like
Mexican and
Spanish?
very Georgian.
Is it like Mexican? Yeah,
Yeah.
Mexican Vatos.
Vato.
No, it's just the same. I think the guy who didn't think too much before he choose the name. It
Look,
Oh,
just
by the
become
way, I
Vatos.
wanted to ask you. We were talking about Israel and we're talking about martial arts, right? And Israel has
Okay.
like a very developed martial art, right?
But what do you mean by that? Like Krav Maga? You mean
yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You talk about
That's
that?
what it is. Yeah.
Yes, yes. The Krav Maga is it's kind of aggressive style, you just attacking before the people attack you, but it's more for the street, not for
Yeah.
sports or something like that.
Did you
But
serve
yeah,
in the army? Did you do Krav Maga? Did you serve?
no. I was in not in good mentality when I was in jail. Because yeah, just like this, it was one of my points in life that I understand that I really want to be something big in the sports, because in my country everybody is serving in the
Yeah.
army, but I didn't go because I wanted to continue with the sport. So I never thought about politics and armies too much all my life. I didn't thought about thinking about that. I
Good for
always
you, man.
give attention to the sport. And then what's happened is that I quit from the army when I started immediately, just
Yeah.
because I wanted to go to the sport. So, but it was very break point because I was in jail,
Oh
and
shit.
yeah, just a little bit, couple days, because I didn't
That's okay.
wanted to go.
I've been there. I've been there too.
They accuse you of wrongfully?
What did he say? What they
What
why
they-
I was there?
Yeah, what did
why
they
were
get you
you?
for?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm sure you were innocent. We're just asking the
Yeah.
reason why they caught you.
Just because I didn't wanted to go to do something to do the job that they want me to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they want me to be like
mandatory.
solidar. Yeah,
Mm.
they want me to be kind of solidar that I didn't want just because the
Wow.
sport.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work, so they have to punish me. You know.
So that's what happened to Muhammad Ali. They were trying to throw him into a war, send him into war.
I
and
think
he,
that time was Vietnam, right, Romy?
Yeah. He stood against he created the whole culture of Muhammad Ali with that.
Hold
He
on.
created the whole culture.
I wanna
changed
ask
everything.
stuff. Who were your
Yeah.
like? Every time I ask this question, I feel a little bit sick because it's like, who is your hero? Blah blah blah. But when you were growing up, who you looked at? Maybe he's not a famous fighter, but who you looked at and you said, "This is a bad mother jammer." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. You're talking about MMA or about any athlete?
As a man, as a man,
As
as a
Anybody,
man, as
whoever.
a fighter, as a man, as a fighter.
as a man, as a fighter.
Yeah.
This is deep question. So because you're asking me about when I was starting, so I think Khabib give me, I don't know, like Khabib give me
Yeah.
the most discipline to the sport that I can ask, just
Yeah.
because his mentality and everything. Yeah, I think to beat this guy, you should, like, I think same about Khamzat Chimaev. Same, you should finish him, like, finish them. If you are not gonna finish them, they're gonna beat you for sure. They're
Interesting.
gonna
Listen,
break.
Khabib is definitely a good hero to have. He couldn't ask for more
Yeah,
or somebody
he
better.
is. He's a positive role model, no doubt.
When are you planning on coming back to the US for training to Vegas? And also, are you planning on visiting New York maybe? Because actually, my coach is also Georgian Jew, and I would love for you to meet someday.
Tango, right? By the way, hold on. Listen, I'm gonna interrupt. Did you know that our coach, he was the first ever Georgian coach to take a fighter to the UFC? Tango
Yeah.
Sepiashvili from Mutant MMA, brother.
New York.
Nice. This is nice. It's You both training, right? You both training?
Yes, we are.
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
we are. He's
Wow,
training in the
nice.
gym. I'm training lifting glasses and putting asses.
Well, I am
I
not
guess.
training right now because I had an accident about a year ago. I was in a car accident. I had a surgery on my spine, so I'm a little fucked up to be honest with you. But when I'm healthy, I'm always on the mat. Yeah, I love training.
But you have any career, any
Yeah,
experience?
I did fight a few times. I fought in kickboxing. I fought in MMA. I also wrestled, but I have never called myself a fighter. I respect fighters and their lifestyle too much to call myself a fighter because you have to be at a certain level, at certain standards. You have to accomplish to
I
call
saw this
yourself
guy
that.
fight, and I was like, "Yes, you can be my co-host."
Yeah. No, I don't
Uh,
think that I've never called myself a fighter. Although I have fought, I know how to fight. I am a martial artist. I train. I love training. I love martial arts. But I would never call myself a fighter. But yeah, I have fights. I have some fights.
Nice. I understand. Yeah. You see, for example, you ask about our history. You see, everybody is a fighter, even if you are
Yeah.
not professional. Everybody have experience. So yeah, you asked me about the US when I want to come and all of that. So like I told you, I got the news that I'm not gonna fight on Contender Series, which is starting in August and continue until October. I was planning to fight there, but I know it's gonna be any opportunity that they not gonna call me, which is
Yeah.
okay. And so I take a little bit, couple days like that. I relax and I'm okay with my family because I already started preparing, because I didn't know if they call me when they gonna call me. Maybe they call me, I don't know, like September or something like that. I already started to training, training very good 2 times a day, like serious, and get ready.
Yeah.
So
How old are you
so
now?
now 24.
Oh, you're young.
This is
man.
one of the things, this is one of the issues. I know I can get another experience,
Yeah.
And but I also think like I know I'm at the very, very high level.
Yeah,
That
you're ready.
I'm
You
not
feel
only
ready, right?
so you see, I'm not gonna say I'm only ready. I don't like to be too high in my mind, but I told you the truth. I think I'm already ready for to be good in UFC, you know, like maybe even for top 15, something like that, maybe even deeper. But I just need to get the experience and to show to the world who I am, you know. And so yeah, just like that. But now I take a little bit.
God bless.
This game is crazy. I mean, you never know. You could be one fight away. Forget about contender series. You could be one fight away from the contract. Maybe 2 fights away. Maybe you bypass the fucking contenders completely and
belt.
Yeah, maybe you win one more fight in a very vicious way, and then you get a contract. Who knows, right? So, yeah,
Listen,
that's good. That's a good
Romy,
mindset. That's how everybody should think. You know, every fighter.
Before I forget, Romy, I want to shout out. I think that before you did an interview with one of our Georgian podcasters, right?
Our friend, yes. Georgian.
Yeah, Edgar,
yes.
Right? Edgar.
Yeah, I remember. Sure.
Yeah, so I'm sorry we are not the first ones after all, but it's all in the family. So shout out to Edgar, bro.
Yeah, he's our boy, man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, listen, if you ever come to New York, make sure you hit me up. I'm gonna take you to a nice Georgian restaurant that I built myself. And
wow.
Yeah, we'll have some food over there. And
if you come to China,
I'll take you to,
I'm the guy.
If we're going to no, China. I don't think.
China.
Maybe New York.
Wait, Marab is coming.
China
Did you know Marab is coming to China?
Well, yeah. Go for UFC, right?
Yeah.
One of the events.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, you guys have a Chinese champion visiting in your gym, right? Zhang Weili.
Yeah, I saw her a couple times, but you know, she has her team, and she didn't go too much with the team. She go more personally with John Wood.
Yeah,
understandable, right?
So I didn't.
It's very high level shit. You know?
Right? Yes, for sure. I understand.
She's a killer, right? She's a killer, bro. She's a killer. Right?
Yeah, everybody's a killer. Yeah. One of the good things, you know, like I didn't only train with Merab when I was in the US. I was sparring with Brandon Moreno before my last fight.
Wow.
My last fight, and I think this is one of the reasons all of the Georgian who didn't know me before, when they first come and saw me spar with him, they start like me, and we become very good friends.
Moreno is amazing, man. Moreno. Yeah.
I'm talking about Amiran Gudaladze.
Amiran.
You know?
Who?
Yeah, Amiran.
Yeah, we love Amiran.
I was living with him in the same room in Merab house, and it was very, 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 very cool because he's the only welterweight who can smash everybody. You know, this is what.
But wait, is Amiran bigger than you? He's much bigger than you, no?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's big guy, very big guy, and strong and talent, everything, and young. He's young. He's very high level. I think. Yeah.
Hopefully soon we'll get more. Listen, we need more Georgian blood in there, guys. Like, listen, when we see the Georgian flag, it doesn't matter if you grow up somewhere else. We see that Georgian flag, we're gonna root for you just as much as we're gonna root for Merab and everybody else. Thank you very much for joining us. This is hopefully not the last time we talk. I want to see you at the top. I hope I'll see you there soon. I wish you good luck, man. In your next fight, I'll be rooting for you. I'll be watching. And I just want to tell you I'm following your career, and best of luck to you, bro. Thank you very much.
Bro.
Again.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Madlova.
You tune into the Kartwelians on the Fight Pod podcast. Fight Pod.